Yeah, this is Roscoe.
And this is Joshua.
This is Speak on Resilience. Today, man, of course, being Cigar Thursdays. Over here chilling in the lounge. Cigar in the air. Enjoying a few. Just kicking it, man. And talking and just building, reflecting on the week. Cigar Thursdays, that night before the weekend begin. And for some people, and beginning of the week for other people. At the end of the day, for our calendar dates in which we operate on, this right here is Thursday night, reflect night, sports, fit, things that men do, things that people do, women do, able to just enjoy themselves and kick back and not really have the frustrations of the world on the mind, even though there's things and events that happen in the world that we talk about and share as well.
Back in with my homeboy, my cousin, my man, Omar. We call him the truck driver. He's on the road with the traffic report. But I'm gonna tell y'all, this is the truck driver and I got something on my mind. So let the truck driver hit you off one time with that air horn. Can I be political on some things? Can you be political? Yes, sir. Okay, what you got?
Yes, sir. Man, I want to talk about the most recent current event that shocked the world, Craig. Not just America, not just Alabama, the world. Hold my fist up high to all my black people that believe in standing up for themselves and standing up for others. Stood up for. I hold my fist up high to the sky. That was my poem. I hold my fist up high to the sky. I was so happy. A lot of people ain't like seeing that, but I'm tell you this, I would have woke up sad, depressed, and feeling somewhat ashamed had we not defended that man. Because if we wouldn't have done nothing, if we would have just stood there and recorded a beat down, that man could have lost his life.
On the road with Omar, truck driver.
Y'all travel safe, be safe out there, everybody. Truck driver, over and out. Please.
But that point was fire, bro. The point was fire.
You missed me with that point because I thought his point was like.
that was the hand rise. That was the hand rise.
You know what I'm saying?
That was the hand rise. He said, I wanted y'all to hear my hand rise on the phone.
That's what that was?
That's what that was.
Man, I thought that was his boy, but I was like, what the fuck? It definitely was an attention getter because it got my attention like, that hit me.
But it was though. It was truly was his poem and everything, man. And we appreciate Truck Driver for sharing his wisdom, sharing his perspective, man. And trust me, man, this is what this is about. This is called resilience.
You talking about the Alabama thing? That shit's crazy. It did make me feel a sense of pride that you can actually see us stand up. Not that we hadn't stood up for ourselves or each other before, but just to see them coming to the rescue. That's what I liked about the situation. There's a lot of takeaways, and that was one. But don't white privileged people behave that way?
Yeah.
Especially when they feel that they're entitled to something, then they even behave that way even more. So you have this black guy who's the security officer or whatever his position is, trying to tell these people on a boat to move the boat.
I don't know what it is. I stayed
You know what I'm saying? So a white privileged person was like, who are you to tell me to do anything?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that from my perspective, that's how it looked like it started to me.
I can see that based off of watching shows like Cop. And I can see that, King. Because watching shows like Cop will show you where these jokers will curse the police out.
And still won't beat them down.
And they won't even get them out the car or nothing. They just take it. Ticket thrown back at them, take it.
As soon as you do what?
Oh my God! Let me
as
say,
one of us do
any of that stuff. You know, it's a fear tactic. It's a fear mechanism that was taught to us growing up. That wasn't taught to them. You know, but it was taught to us growing up.
Another one is the way they beat that guy. It looked like a police mob or something. You know, like the police just came over there. When you see police beating down a black person, because normally that's who they beat, to see all the Caucasian people beat up on this brother.
Crazy.
The women, the kids, the parents. That's how many different levels of age groups I saw.
Yep.
Beating on that one person.
I agree.
And they sworn them just like police officers.
Yep.
Just like that, man. That's crazy, man.
Man, that is crazy, man. The flip to that is that he was the officer.
Yeah, he was just trying to do a job and he just asked them to move the boat or something.
Yeah. And they attacked him. Just to move the boat. Can you move your boat? We got a ship ready to dock.
Well, you know, some people will be saying, well, how did he say he can't move the boat?
Yeah, true, of course. You know, we don't know those details.
You know.
Yet.
But
what we do know.
Was that justified?
Exactly.
That beat down was not justified.
It wasn't justified at all. All out assault. People enjoying themselves, of course, I'm sure. Having drinks, enjoying their family, enjoying water. I'm sure that, you know, their intentions were to go out, have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get fucked up.
And it's obviously, from my perspective, they were fucked up.
Yeah.
So it was like, nigga.
It was sad that it came to how it came, because it could have been handled differently. The guy, they just could have said, okay, cool, let me move. I can move down. They can back in.
Do you think it's white privilege?
In some regard, I just think it was just pure ignorance. In that particular case, though, for that particular stance, I just think it was just pure ignorance that they just responded in what they normally operate in. We exist here together. You understand?
We can coexist as well.
And it's already been shown. Come on, man. It's already been shown through work, through different things that we do together as people. You understand? And once we look at it from that level, we're not looking at color in that regard. We're looking at humanity, you know, and we're looking at the purest form of humanity, because all of us are created in the image and likeness of the Creator. I mean, it's beautiful to see different shades of people. It's beautiful to learn different culture. It's beautiful to explore. It's wondrous. What's a detriment is the biases that cultures and ethnicities hold other people hostage with, when everybody ain't the same.
Everybody's not the same.
Now, getting back to what we was talking about with the Alabama situation, you know, I agree with your perspective. I agree with how you saw it, because definitely it was horrible, for one, when you see different generations from the older to the youth beating up on a black man. Not just a man, but a black man. And them being Caucasian, it does set racial tensions. It does set precedents of divide and conquer, privilege, white privilege. It shows a lot of different things to the naked eye. You know what I mean? To see the outcome of that, all captured on video. Just that one scene from them beating them up. That's horrible, man. That's unacceptable in so many different rights, in so many different ways. And then looking at the next scene. The unity structure, the togetherness, the taking up the stance, that right there, retaliation basically, you know, for the seed that was sown. They got karma.
Instant karma.
Immediately.
Instant karma.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I meant to bring my folding chair down here. For this segment, bring the folding chair down here, because that's all you see right now. Yeah. Everywhere, folding chair. That's a new weapon, boy.
Yeah. The owners of the folding chairs got rich.
Yeah, man.
Overnight.
Chairs, I know they had the jacket prices up.
Richer overnight.
I named two things earlier, but another thing is that why did it even get to that point? Exactly. To me, when I looked at it, I was like, why? did it even get to that point? But in that situation, I was doing my job. You know, why you gotta attack me?
Because you're the right person right there. He wasn't on their frequency. They were vibing on their frequency. You know what I'm saying? Their frequency was completely different.
Yeah.
They didn't want to deal with that.
You said something.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta realize, man, you gotta realize that's why you can't get mad at people. You gotta understand this road of life going to show you different energy levels. You know what I'm saying? This road of life and different people are gonna be who they are.
And that was his accident.
Exactly.
You know, that was him driving and not knowing what somebody else had intended.
Exactly.
On doing. That was his accident.
Exactly. And as a result of that, other people saw it, was offended by it, came to his aid, assisted him. So now the energy that they projected got matched.
You know what I was thinking, man? If it hadn't been for Twitter, would we have seen the whole thing?
No.
If it hadn't been for Twitter and the way their platform is to allow stuff like that to be seen, news would have just showed that one part of it. Mm-hmm. We'd have all woke up that next morning mad as hell, not knowing what happened if we didn't have that vehicle or that avenue to witness the whole thing.
I agree, man. And now as a result of that, I mean, they say the revolution won't be televised. I don't believe that now.